Welcome to the Spin Game Report podcast. Today we're diving into Push Gaming's latest slot game, Dragon Hopper. It's been making waves lately.
Oh, I've been hearing buzz about that one. So, what's got everyone so excited?
Well, from the moment I loaded it up, I was just, wow, blown away by the visuals. It's set in this mystical, Asian-inspired realm with floating temples and lush greenery.
Sounds enchanting.
It's like stepping into a fantastical world where dragons soar and magic fills the air.
That immersion is so important, but how's the gameplay?
So, it's got this expansive 7-7 grid, which isn't something you see every day.
Right.
Instead of traditional pay lines, it uses a cluster pays mechanism. You form wins by connecting at least 5 matching symbols horizontally or vertically.
Oh, that must make for some dynamic gameplay.
Exactly. It kept me on the edge of my seat with every spin. And the symbols, beautifully crafted Chinese lanterns, they're just stunning.
Wow.
Each one feels like a little work of art.
I love when games pay attention to detail like that. It really enhances the experience.
Absolutely. And then there's the Dragon Wild symbol. This majestic creature doesn't just sit on the reels, it hops around the grid with each cascade, leaving multipliers behind.
Oh, that's exciting.
Every time a dragon appears, you're just hoping it'll land in the perfect spot to maximize your wins.
That sounds thrilling. How about the RTP range?
Great question. Dragon Hopper offers an RTP range from 85.39% to 96.33%.
Interesting.
It varies depending on the version, catering to different markets and player preferences.
So you can choose the version that aligns with your playstyle.
Exactly. As someone who pays attention to these things, I appreciate that transparency.
Definitely a plus. What about special features?
Oh, there's plenty. The instant prize symbols can appear on any spin, offering instant cash prizes. It's like finding a lucky red envelope during Chinese New Year.
Nice.
Adds an extra layer of excitement.
Absolutely. And the free spins feature?
That's where the real magic happens. I'll admit it took me a while to trigger, but when I did, it was well worth the wait.
Really?
The game transforms, a frenzy of activity with Dragon Wilds becoming more frequent and powerful.
Sounds like the big wins happen there.
They sure do. And there's also the Mystic Flare feature. Randomly during the base game, symbols can transform into higher paying ones, potentially creating massive clusters.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like watching a fireworks display with each spin.
Keeps the gameplay fresh and unpredictable?
Exactly. And the soundtrack deserves a mention too. It's this melodic blend of traditional Asian instruments and modern beats.
Love
it really
when games
complements
nail
the
the
visual
audio.
experience without becoming overwhelming.
Immersive audio makes a huge difference.
It really does. And the medium to high volatility kept me on my toes. While there were some dry spells, the potential for substantial wins always felt within reach. The max win is
That's the
10,000
thrill.
x your bet, which is pretty enticing.
Wow, that's substantial. But did you feel the game was balanced?
For the most part, yes. Although triggering the free spins feature took some time, the other features kept me engaged.
That's good. Sometimes games can feel too hard to trigger bonuses.
Right, but Push Gaming managed to balance familiarity with innovation here. The Asian theme is common, but Dragon Hopper feels fresh and invigorating.
That's
it's
important.
like revisiting a favorite vacation spot and discovering hidden gems you never noticed before.
I like that analogy. So what about the betting range? Is it accessible for all players?
Definitely. The betting range starts at just 0.10 and goes up to 100. It's
Good to know.
inclusive for both casual players and high rollers.
That's great. How's the game on mobile devices?
Plays like a dream. The mobile optimization is on point. No
Excellent.
compromise on graphics or functionality.
That's essential these days.
Absolutely. One thing that really stood out to me was the bubble feature. These bubbles carry various values and can move up the grid with each spin. It adds a
Interesting.
layer of strategy. I found myself trying to predict where they'd land and how they'd interact with other features.
Adds depth to the gameplay?
Exactly. It's not just mindless spinning. And the golden dragon symbols can land and transform into colossal symbols, potentially leading to massive cluster wins. It
That
really
sounds
is
epic.
thrilling when that happens.
So, would you say Dragon Hopper sets a new standard for slot games?
In many ways, yes, it's a testament to how modern slots can be complex, engaging, and visually stunning while still maintaining the core thrill of gambling.
That's impressive. Any final thoughts?
Just that Dragon Hopper reminded me why I fell in love with slot gaming in the first place.
Yeah?
It's games like this that keep me excited about the future of the industry.
You've definitely piqued my interest. I'll have to give it a try.
You won't regret it. Who knows, you might just find yourself transported to a world of dragons, magic, and big wins. Happy spinning.
Thanks, can't wait to dive in.